I'm Rebecca, and I'm the online flute studio teacher. Welcome today. I'm so excited because we are going to get you started on your lessons. This is module number 1. Okay, we need to talk about spitting before we learn how to play. Yep, spitting. I have a little piece of paper here that I'm going to demonstrate with. First of all, can you blow as if you were trying to whistle really softly? Now, you don't actually have to whistle, and that's okay. I know there are a lot of people who can't quite make their whistle work, but probably learning to play the flute will help you a lot. Bring your lips forward just a little bit. Good. Can you try that? Now, I don't want you to pucker up like this so that you get a lot of lines. I do have a couple of scars on my lips from accidents when I was 3 years old, but anyway, your lips probably won't have so many lines on them. Keep them nice and soft. I don't want to see anybody doing this. Or, okay, nice and soft. Great. Now, let's take our little piece of paper, and we'll just rip off a little piece and fold it up. Put it in the palm of my hand. Bring it just below my chin and out just a little ways and blow. Try that again. Easy? Okay, so this is not hard. I know it's not. You're pretty smart. So next thing I'm going to have you do is find your tongue inside your mouth. You have one, right? I hope so. We're going to use it now. Now, there are a lot of methods that don't teach how to use your tongue right when you first learn to play the flute, and I totally disagree with that. The best tone production can be made by having your tongue in the right place. So we just start right off the bat by playing with our tongue. Okay, find your tongue and then put it so that it seals the hole that we made earlier, just a minute ago while we were blowing. Watch. See how easy that is? I'm just going to seal it off with my tongue. That's not hard. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move my tongue quickly by shooting it in the back of my mouth and so that my air can come out. It's not that complicated. Listen. Can you do that? This is the method that they use at the Paris Conservatory in France, from what I understand. I have actually never studied in France, but I have heard this from a lot of instructors. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, get yourself a piece of paper and start practicing. Take the paper, just a little piece, and fold it up. Put it in your hand. Make a nice soft shape, almost like ooh, but not ooh. Okay, ooh, like cookie, Sometimes I have to glance to the side to look into the camera viewer to make sure that I'm in there. That's all right. I'm going to hang with you for just one more second, and then you can stop this recording and go practice it. Oh, I'm getting good. My little papers are going farther and farther. All right, stop it and go practice. Even if you need to do this for a few days before we move on, that's just totally fine. I assume you have your flute by now, and today we're going to be talking about your head joint. We're not going to put the flute together yet. We're just going to learn how to play the head part, which is the most important part. It's the part that we create our sound with. So go get it and we'll get started. So I have 2 different head joints here for you. I have a straight head and a curved head. Now if you're smaller than the average, 9-year-old, 8 or 9-year-old American, if you're very petite, then you will be using this curved head. If you're an adult or older than maybe say the age of 9 or 10, then you will be using this straight head. Now today I'm going to just quickly give you a brief overview of the parts of the head joint and then we'll get to playing. So what we have at the very top here is a little twisty cap that's removable. Please do not remove it, okay? You have one. It's at the very, very top. Don't remove it because inside there you have a cork. It's very important for that cork to be in this most specific place to help you with intonation and keeps air from leaking out of your flute. If you have a problem with your cap and it's loose, then I think we'll need to address that in a separate video. Just leave it the way it is and don't twist it, okay? This little end part right here is the part, it's always dirtier looking and it's not the shiny metal like the rest of the flute, but that's because we use it, that little end right there, to twist into the rest of our flute. Okay, now the last part that we're going to talk about is the actual lip plate. Now this lip plate is the most important thing as far as playing flute goes because it's where all of your tone production comes from. The plate is what rests on your lower lip, which is down almost to your chin, underneath your lips. And the long side, see how there's a long side and a short side? The long side is the side that we're going to place against our body. The short side, this part right here, is going to be the part that's away from us. So I'll be demonstrating that in just a minute here. This little line right here that starts the hole is the most important part because that's where you're going to put on your lower lip. And the outside edge of the hole is where your airstream will split and your tone is produced. So this is really important. One thing I should mention is that I really hope that you found yourself a really great flute and that you do not have any big dings or dents or deep scratches in it. Look inside the barrel and see if it looks clean and shiny. And usually the head joint is kind of dark inside there. It's hard to tell. But those are the parts of your head joint, and now we'll get to playing.